Alright, what's up? What's up, awesome people? What's up, chaos? What's up, hi? Let me turn down this music. Even though this music's awesome, let me turn it down anyway. Okay, cool, cool. Okay, so. Darn it, I'm not seeing. Hold on, let me turn off this AC unit that's blowing directly into the microphone. Sorry about that. Forgot that was on. I'm not seeing YouTube chats in my streamer, but what's up with that? Why are you doing this, YouTube? It says it's connected. Hold on, let me go to chat. Chat. Because I saw you, Chaos, because I was checking. I opened YouTube, and that's how I was able to see that you did type something. But I'm not able to see all. I'm not able to see it on my chat. Like, watch. Let me hang on. Test on YouTube. I see it on the little on, on the stream overlay, but I don't see it on my streamer bot chat that I look at. Um. Oh boy. Hold on. No, it's not showing up on my overlay. I am using a different service now. Maybe that's what it's doing. I also can't hear the music at all, so I don't understand that. Oh wait, I do understand that. It's because I have it set to not play music on YouTube to avoid copyright. So if you want to hear awesome music, go to Twitch. It's awesome. Anyways, yeah. Watch my ads. Love my ads. Just kidding. Sorry about the ads. Um, Hold on. You guys can hear me on Twitch though, right? You guys can hear the music. Why can't I see YouTube chat on everything? It says zero monitor. No YouTube broadcasts are currently monitored in StreamerBot. How do we fix that? Hold on. Okay, we're looking it up. If StreamerBot is reporting that there's no YouTube broadcaster, um, it means the application is not actively connected to a live or scheduled broadcast to receive. It is connected though. I made sure. Go to platforms, YouTube broadcast tab. Okay. Um, if you were using a separate, no, that's not it. Auto monitor. Let me turn that off and then back on. What up, Solevs? Welcome in. Oh yeah, thanks to Opsman, I have auto shoutouts now. Yeah, Opsman actually hopped in a Discord call with me and spent like I don't know, I think it was like 30 minutes, which was very awesome of him. And we just like he was just repeating everything that was on his streamer bot and like he screen shared and everything and I screen shared and we were able to set it up for me too. And I was able to type my own my own custom message. So I did like the Pokemon like a wild so and so has appeared. Um I think it's too loud. Hold on. There's the music turned down a little bit. Opsman also made my emote Cyan. So he's dope. Everyone go give Opsman love. if he shows up. I don't know if he's here for now, but give him love anyway. He's awesome. Look at all my emotes. They're all cyan now. I don't know how he did it, but he colored them all cyan. I'm gonna send him. You like it? Thank you. I also have I'm using Atom now instead of whatever the heck I was using before. I was using Stream Elements before, and they suck. So they don't suck, but like they're just not as good. But yeah, I'm using Atom now, so I think it's gonna be less laggy, hopefully. And oh my gosh, the music is so good. Sorry, I'm still trying to get YouTube in my chat. I'm not sure why it's not doing that. Um, Let me test it one more time. No, that's Twitch. Yeah. So the only problem is now that I have Atom, it's not showing my Oh Chaos terminal said I've got you playing in my pocket. Discord you if you need anything. Alright, cool Chaos. Definitely will. I'm gonna be playing in that world with him today, and we're gonna be trying to or the world that I have with him. I don't know if he's gonna be there until later because he's probably at work, but I'm gonna be trying to cut back on the complexity issues that we're having in that world by like getting rid of some of the connected structures, like just connecting the floor, making them solo structures. But I'm still not getting YouTube on there. I don't know why. Oh, you redeemed a sub unlock. Cool, cool. I'm not getting the YouTube chat. That's okay. I'll just have YouTube pulled up on the tablet, and I'll just keep looking over every now and then. And I guess I'll figure that out another time. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Unless I like stopped YouTube and started again, but I don't want Chaos to have to like reach into his pocket because I know he's like working and not supposed to to do that. All right, so we'll just jump in for now. Thanks everyone for being here. It's really cool to have everyone here. I also found out now that I didn't know before, but I didn't have my OBS linked to my Twitch. So I was just broadcasting on OBS. Like I had it linked to it like kind of, but it wasn't like the primary output. But now it is. So now I can have like my VOD tracks as like a separate audio. So now YouTube and my VOD tracks on Twitch won't play music. So if you end up watching this back on Twitch later, there won't be any music, which means I won't get copyrighted anymore. Let's go. Sometimes Twitch does copyright people while they're live, but not usually. I think it's only happened to me once, and it's just like a warning. It'll like pause the stream, and then you just stop playing the music, and the stream comes back. But it's usually not like for like low name streamers like myself. You know what I mean? So they must have been really bored that day whenever I got copyright striked on Twitch. But yeah, and so now it also like gives me the option to see Twitch chat on OBS without having to pull up Twitch, so I can do raids and stuff directly from here. I can do I can like mod and like delete messages and all that. Not that I have to do that. You guys are always really good about not making me mod you guys. Of course, now that I say that, everyone's gonna start acting out. Not really, but okay, let's jump into it. Let me know how everything sounds. Let me know if I'm too loud or if the music is too loud or if everything is Goldilocks just right. Just right. But yeah, how was everybody's weekend? What did you guys do this weekend? Because you know what I did all weekend? I stood up. I stood all weekend. It was horrible. Let me elaborate. So we had a hole in our roof, and we had a handyman that is like a close friend of ours, and he came to patch the hole. So he was doing that, and I was like his assistant for the weekend, so I was like helping him. And what that means is I was just standing there holding the ladder for him the entire weekend while he worked on the roof. And like I would hand him stuff, like when he'd be like, "Oh, give me the hammer," so I would go and grab the hammer, and then I'd come back, or he'd be like, "Oh, grab like the I don't know, like the saw," and so I'd grab the saw. Yeah, it was crazy. There was a lot of like we had to replace, we had to go to Home Depot and stuff. We had to replace like beams, and it wasn't just like, oh, let put a patch over it. No, like we cut out the rest of the surrounding parts on the roof, and then like put in new beams and put in new panels, and by we I mean he did that, and I handed him stuff. So, but I am so sore from standing. Like dang, standing is hard work, man. Like I wasn't even able to sit because every time I tried to like sit down long enough to just like be like and get a break, and then he would like ask me to hand him something else. So yeah, it was a weekend for sure. And it was like from like 11 a.m. to like 5 p.m. on Saturday, and then today it was like 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So it wasn't like all day, but it was enough that I was like, dang, I should be getting paid. Not really, not really. Did I already do this? Yeah, I did. I did the challenge. I got gold oil. Nice. Oh my gosh, the YouTube ads. Yeah, the next step is to get YouTube premium again, so I don't have to listen to ads. And sorry to my YouTubers who can't hear the music anymore and just didn't want to get stream taken down. Opsman also recommended Atom multi-stream, so I watched some videos and realized, oh wow, this is better than Stream Elements Live. Because Stream Elements Live is laggy, and there's so much bloatware that comes with it. You finally organize your chest? Nice, nice. Just one chest? There's a button that does that. It's quick organize or quick sort. Did you have more than one chest? Oh my goodness, all these zombies. All you zombies, listen up. You know what's funny though? The entire time I was standing, I was just like, I want to be playing Lego Fortnite right now. I don't know how the Chaos Terminal has a real job. I don't know how you do it. The whole time I would just be wanting to come home and stream and make mine 10 cents a stream. We love that 10 cents. It gets us very far. Just kidding, it's more than that, but might as well be 10 cents. I am gonna fix the complexity issues. I'm just like going around doing chaos challenges for now while I share my weekend stories. Also, okay, so me and my cousin I finally got my cousin to play the Ninjago update. He hasn't played it in a while, like Lego Fortnite, so he hasn't played the Ninjago stuff yet. And he was trying to, we made a new world, and apparently you can't teleport right now in a new world. So he couldn't get to the monastery, and it's like all bugged out. Like it shows the screen that's like, welcome to Ninjago, like do these quests and then you can leave the island. And it didn't spawn him on the island. It spawned him in like the main world. So I jumped in with him, same situation. It spawned me on the main world. So we made a new world in on my account, and same situation. It spawned us on the main world. And like we found the Ninjago island. We found, like, we hovered over it. We found like the outline of this island, and there was no like monastery icon to teleport to. At one point we made an entire like, well, I was gonna say we made a plane, but no, we were in survival, so we just turned on flight and we just flew over to the island where the monastery should be, and it was there, and the Ninjago island was here. And once you get to the monastery, like, you can talk to Lloyd and everything, and you can start the quests, but at a certain point there is a quest that says teleport to the monastery. So without the ability to teleport to the monastery, you can't progress at all in the Ninjago quests. Meaning, like, he could never unlock like the ability to go to the lightning sanctum or the ice sanctum or fighting dragons. I mean, you could do everything without the quests, but you just can't do the quests. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need the quests, I guess, to like enjoy the update. You can still do the dragons and get ritual oil and level up and make your own weapons and stuff, I think. And unlock all the masteries and all that, right? But like you can't. Sorry, my tablet timed out, so I can't see YouTube chat. Did anybody say anything? No, they did not. Okay. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the other thing is you can't teleport to the monastery. And I looked it up on Google, and like a lot of people on Reddit, yes, someone posted the same issue on Reddit, and like 10 people were like, yeah, me too, same issue. And then we were like, well, maybe it's just new world. So we went back to like a world that I had created a long time ago, that just me and him and his siblings are in, and so like me and my little cousins are in it. And same situation, we spawned on the mainland. The Ninjago thing popped up, but it didn't let us teleport to the Ninjago island. It was like gone. The icon was gone. So I don't know. I hope they fix that because there's a lot of people, as I saw on Reddit, there's a lot of people who want to experience the game, and a lot of people said the same thing, like, oh, I haven't played Lego Fortnite in a while. I came back, and apparently there's like new Ninjago stuff, but I can't get to there. Or people were like, oh, I flew there, but then couldn't do the quest after a certain point, and yeah. So I submitted a bug, but like I wasn't able to really elaborate. It doesn't really let you type when you submit a bug on PlayStation anyway. Maybe if I did it on like Epic website or something, but hopefully they fix that. I don't know. It's frustrating that every time we get an update, they break something else. Um, but yeah, you really need to finish doing your main base storage. We do too, Solevs. In this world anyway, we just have this right now, which is like under the Ninjago bridge. We just have all of these chests. Um, which I didn't even put all these here, so I actually have no idea like where anything is half the time. But we do have 42 ritual oil, that's gold, so that's really cool. Yeah. And then we have some stuff like at our main base, which I did make a long time ago. But in my regular world, everything's organized. It's like I kind of wanted to leave all the Ninjago stuff separate, but at the same time, there's a lot of old materials that we get from doing all these challenges, like glass and like soil and that kind of stuff. So it is good to have like everything all in one giant storage. But then it's like you gotta teleport just to, or use the bus just to go deposit everything. So I kind of wanted to make like my main base completely on Ninjago Island in that big open spot, like over here, this area I think, right under the monastery. And that way I can just teleport and then jump off the monastery and boom, I'm at my main base with all my stuff. With all my chests. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for the next spawn before I throw this lightning. I guess I can't, okay. Oh, now they spawn. As soon as I hit the ground, they spawn. I love lightning shurikens. That's my new favorite thing. Because then I can use the lightning Zeus bolt. We got 7 people on Twitch. Let's go. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'm very energetic because I did a whole lot of standing this weekend. Which has nothing to do with why I'm energetic, but I don't know. I think I've been antsy all weekend, ready to play some Lego and stream for you guys. Let me go and actually start doing like what it says I'm gonna do in the title of the stream. You know, it still says 0 monitor broadcast on YouTube. I don't know why. Like, it still won't let me read YouTube chat. Oh, hey, what's up, White Knight? Bro, if you want to go to Twitch White Knight, we got cool music playing over there. I think I've seen you on my Twitch before. And I'm probably honestly about to end and then restart the YouTube stream because I can't read the chats and it's not showing up on my streamer bot chat. So I can't see what anyone's saying unless I like open my tablet and have YouTube on there. Yo, yo. Okay, let us go to the base. Hi Angie, welcome in. I see you've discovered my new emotes. Opsman helped me recolor my existing emotes that I wanted when I could say the whole story, but it would take forever. But I wanted to buy emotes on Etsy, and I did, but they weren't like the right color. They were just regular skulls. So I was talking about it on one of my streams, and then Opsman was like, "I could fix that," and I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah, just send them to me." So I sent him all the files of my emotes, and he like colored them in and sent them back to me. So all my emotes are cyan now. So big shout out to him for doing that. He also set up auto shoutouts for me for people who stream on Twitch. Which, by the way, Angie, do you stream? I don't remember if you do or not. Because if so, I can add you to my list of people for the auto shoutouts. But it'll be like the next stream when it actually kicks in, if that's the case. Because I remember you saying you were gonna do like a birthday stream, which is coming up soon, right? Like 6 days, I think. This is our city so far. So also we hit complexity. I think we're still at complexity, honestly, but which is what I'm gonna fix today, or I'm gonna attempt to fix it today. So the Chaos Terminal did this really cool thing where he like took out the legs of this tower and made it. Hold on. I'm gonna skip the YouTube ads. Okay, so he took out the legs of the tower and made it look like this really cool, like futuristic, dystopian, like abandoned cyberpunk city tower, and I just love it. It's like my favorite thing the Chaos Terminal's ever built. It looks so cool. Like if we could, I would want to put like a bunch of these all over the city, like maybe 2 more. But complexity would not like that probably. Okay, music's back. You don't stream, but Opsman still does a shout out. Oh, really? Okay, I'll add you to the shout out list then. So next time I'll see it works. And then I think, yeah, he extended the road, my road that I was working on, he extended that out. And we got this really cool flyer that he made. Pretty much all the cool stuff that you see, yeah, I didn't make that. That was the Chaos Terminal. Except this building. I did make the building. I do love that building. My penthouse, which I don't even sleep in. I don't sleep in the penthouse. I sleep over here. Let me show you. Hold on. I sleep in here. Ta-da! I love this little room, because look at that view! I talk about it all the time, but I love that view. And then hopefully, next update we get these buildings, and I can fix this window. You really need to finish a lot of stuff in Lego, but Ark has you hooked. Bro, I need to try Ark. You kind of convinced me to try it. I just need to wait until I get a Twitch payout, honestly, and then I can buy Ark. Okay, so also here's what we're like trying to fix right now. This is like this Daily Bugle. We want to finish building this, right? It is an awesome view. Thank you. We want to finish this building, but we can't because complexity. So I don't remember who it was. I think it was Castle. Yeah, it was Castle, who told me that if you disconnect the pieces from like the main like floor and have it as its own thing, like solid into the ground, then it doesn't count towards complexity of that area. So we did it with the Spider-Man building, and it's letting me place stuff now on the Spider-Man side, but not here. See, Oh, never mind. It is placing it here. But like if I go over here, okay, never mind. It is placing it here. Okay, so it's working. It's working. That means we disconnected the entire Spider-Man set from the mainland. So we're gonna try to do that with the Daily Bugle too. So see how it's like connected to everything? I'm gonna go basically and do exactly what I did here, which is just separate it so that nothing's like touching. And then hopefully that'll actually clear up some of the complexity. The only problem right now is I think I'm gonna have to finish the build first, because if I try to break the foundation right now, it's it's gonna just have me keep placing the foundation again before I can like go to the next part of the build, you know. Ah, see, it's like touching right here. I'm gonna have to decouple that. Actually, I don't know how to decouple things, but I think this is kind of the same idea. So watch, like if I hit start build, it's just like these three pieces, and then if I break this, it's those three pieces and this sidewalk foundation. So I'm pretty sure like if I place that up there, which I can't do because I don't have marble, it won't let me continue until I put this here. Alright, so I need marble. I'm gonna go back to... I don't think we actually have any marble, now that I think about it. Oh wait, we might. We might have marble. It might just be far enough away. No, it's all marble slabs. Okay. So I'm gonna go mine some marble, because I know we don't have any at the main base either. Let me check YouTube chat. Oh, this is so annoying that I have to keep checking two chats. I don't know why it's not showing up in my streamer bot chat. Okay, good. No one's watching on YouTube, it says. So I'm going to end the YouTube stream. I think I am. Is the volume too loud for the music, by the way? Okay, because I can always turn it down if it is. But no? Okay, thank you, Angie. I went back to... I started YouTube again, so let me open it. Like, I can see that I'm live on YouTube, but my chat just isn't... Wait, yes, I am? I am what? I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I am live on Twitch. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I can see that I'm live on YouTube, but I can't read the chat in my little multi-streamer bot chat. Alright, I'm gonna type chat test. Yeah, it's not showing up. What if I enabled this second Twitch output? What does that even do? I'm trying to see. Hey, what's up, Max? Welcome in, bro. It's going good, it's going good. I'm working on the cyberpunk city that me and the Chaos Terminal were working on. I'm still not getting YouTube chat on StreamerBot. I don't understand that. Chat test 2. I was when I went live. But remember you said you prefer Twitch. Oh, thank you, Angie. I appreciate that. Yeah. Plus, Twitch has music and YouTube doesn't because I set it up where it won't play copyright music now on YouTube or in my Twitch VODs, which is good. Okay, cool. But I'm using a new streaming service now. I'm using Atom instead of Stream Elements Live for multi-streaming, which is what Opsman recommended. Also, Max Opsman was the one that helped me set up those auto shoutouts. He was literally like in a Discord call with me for like 30 minutes helping me figure it out. Um, so now I have like the same setup he uses for shouting people out. Right, okay, so um, we're trying to fix complexity here. But for that I need to, those are cool. Well, the shoutouts, yeah. And it saves time from me having to like be like, oh, well, let me type in SO and then type in your gamer tag and all that. Um, I need to go mine marble. So we're trying to decouple some of these buildings so that they don't cause like complexity issues. The Chaos Terminal built this really cool tower, and then he broke the legs because they were causing too much complexity. And I think it looks so much cooler without the legs, because now it looks like floating, like, I don't even know, like a floating cyberpunk drone or something that lives in the sky. And how do I get up there? I don't even remember. What do I use for the auto shoutouts? We use StreamerBot. Yeah, that's also like how I have like a multi-chat, like a combined chat. Wait a minute, I'm sorry, I'm so distracted. I need to use the bus. This looks so cool from here. Oh my gosh. This right here would be like a whole thumbnail. Let me move the marker. I also got some cool pictures. But yeah, Max, if you want to look into downloading StreamerBot, if you have like a PC, I know you said you stream from like what, like your PlayStation, but if you have like a laptop or like a computer or something, and then you get like a little capture card, I bought like a $25 capture card, and that's what enabled me to multi-stream. And then if you use StreamerBot, you can like set up all these cool commands where like if this happens, then something else happens, you know. Oh, you do? Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, so you can set up like if this person hops into chat and says something, it'll give an auto shout out to them. Or like if someone, you can set up like commands like exclamation point lurk, and like that's how most people have that stuff set up. Or they use like a bot like Stream Elements or something like that. But I actually used to use Stream Elements, and now I use Atom for multi-streaming, which so far has been great, except for the fact that I can't get YouTube on my StreamerBot chat. Like, StreamerBot's not detecting that I'm live on YouTube, but I am, because I'm watching it right now on YouTube, so that I can still see chats on there. But anyways, bus station, that's what we're doing. Nope. I need to quit yapping and use the bus. So I just need to go to like a regular cave, preferably one that I haven't been to a million times. Like this. There's so many caves right here. Oh yeah, hang on. I took more pictures earlier. Oh, this was funny. Okay, so I died earlier by teleporting to the monastery. You gonna be lurking? Alright, no worries, Max. So yeah, just a little like PSA for everybody. Make sure to equip your Spinjitzu before teleporting, because I had the Illuminator on instead of the Spinjitzu, and I teleported to the monastery. It glitched me under the floor, and then I took fall damage and died. In expert mode. So good thing I had a Totem of Return on. So make sure you have a Totem of Return and Spinjitzu whenever you hit teleport to the monastery. Because otherwise that could happen. And the reason you want a Spinjitzu equipped is because you can't take fall damage. So if I had that equipped, I would have just been trapped inside the monastery, and then I would have hit teleport again, and it would have fixed it. And it wouldn't have taken my totem. Oh, that happened to you too? That's crazy. Yeah, Chaos said that it happened to him too. Okay, let's go to a cave. Honestly, what even is this? What is this? Oh yeah, my friend built that White Knight. We never actually used that for anything. This isn't the cave I marked, but I'm gonna go in it anyway. Okay, I was gonna say something else. Oh yeah, teleporting to the monastery is just glitched in general. I said this earlier, but to any new people, my cousin and I were trying to start the Ninjago for him in his world, and he couldn't teleport. It didn't spawn him on Ninjago Island, first of all, and then he couldn't teleport to the island. And so he flew all the way over there. We found like the shape of the island, so he flew to the monastery. He was able to start doing some of the quests and stuff, but there is a quest that literally tells you to teleport to the monastery, and he couldn't get past that quest because it doesn't let you. And then a lot of people on Reddit said they had the same issue right now. Um, so hopefully they fix that soon. Because you can do the stuff with... Oh, see you later, Solevs. Have a good night. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate you. Yeah, so like you can play the update without the quests, sure. Like you can get ritual oil, you can fight dragons, you can do all the things. Um, but you know you won't be able to visit the sanctums and get like the ice ink or the... You'll never be able to get the epic earth ink because visiting the earth sanctum is the only way to get epic earth ink. Because there's no level 7 earth challenges that spawn on the map. It's so... The whole ink situation is just so weird. Oh yeah, sorry, my music's still muted. There we go. The whole ink situation is weird because for some ink, you get it from... Well, all ink you get from the challenges that you find on the map that show a level 7. And like the level corresponds with like the number. So if you want epic ice ink, you have to find a level 7 ice thing on the map, like an ice challenge. But then for earth ink, it will only ever give you like level 5 or 6, and then in order to get like the epic, the level 7, you have to go through the monastery, or not the monastery, the sanctum. So it's just, I hope they like, I don't know, make that a little bit easier to understand. Because I've seen so many people be like, where do you find epic ink? And it's like, well, depends which one you're looking for, you know? Good morning, Jules. Welcome in. I'm being a chatterbox tonight. And I'm collecting marble. Wow. And also, please give us a slot for the Illuminator, like, so that we can have Spinjitzu and the Illuminator equipped. That's all I want. If that's all we get in part 2, I will be so happy. Not really. I expect more than that from part 2, but at least that. I'm just collecting, like, as many materials as I can, because we have nothing in this world. There we go. Did I already open that? Yeah, I did. Okay, I think this cave is, like, pretty shallow. I'm not seeing any other spots. Oh, this is a loot cave? No, I've opened that chest like 20 times. Since when is there, gold in caves? Oh, that's amber. Okay, never mind. We don't need amber. Nope, I'm not falling for that chest again. Let's get more granite. We don't have any more granite either. Let me see if I log out on YouTube on here. And then back in. If that'll fix it. On StreamerBot. It says connected 3 out of 3. YouTube broadcaster. Took you hours to find the exit. Oh no. No, it still says. Whoops. I was seeing if I could hear myself on YouTube. It still says 0 monitor broadcast. I don't know why. Multi-streaming is just complicated. Whoops. Look at all this granite everywhere. This is great. Granite. Great. And normally I don't like destroying the big rocks, but I'm so far away from like our main village, it's fine. Let me go to a different cave. Nope, that didn't work. Oh, you know what it is? I think I know what it is. I ignored the YouTube bot, I think. Hold on, I think I can fix this then. Home, commands, no actions and queues. Actually, no, it would be in settings, it would be in groups. Ignore. Okay. Now let's see what happens. Oh, look at all that marble. That's what I need. There's so much of it. Hey Ian, welcome in. So Ian, unfortunately I'm not able to see chats on YouTube that well right now unless I like keep my YouTube open on my phone or tablet is what I'm using. So I'm trying to do that, but if I happen to not be able to hear you very well or like see your chats in a timely manner, it's because of that. Because I'm not able to, I have to like look at a separate screen for YouTube right now. So if you wanted to go to Twitch, that would be easier, but it's up to you. Hold on, I'm just gonna... You can literally kill skeletons with Spinjitzu. That's how weak they are. Okay, 1 second. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere, bro. They're actually everywhere. I can't with the ads. I can't with the ads. Oh, plus there's music on Twitch. And there's not on YouTube because I changed it so I don't get copyrighted anymore. Well, there is now. I had to unmute it. Hold on. There it is. Oh, cool. Oh, I forgot you are high on... I forgot about that, Ian. Sorry about that. You are a man of many names. You redeemed totem check. Thank you so much. I do have a totem. Thank you for checking, though. That's so important when you're in expert mode. I'm still like rubber banding all over the place. I think it's just this cave, though. And I think we're good on marble now, but we're building like a huge building that's made of marble. So you are him. Wait, you know, I don't even like that staircase. My favorite staircase to use in caves is this one. The rustic stair 2, because it has a little platform that you can stand on. And then you can like use the platform like to move it around. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hmm. Let me put on the spinjitzu. This is what I mean, like I want to double jump, but I want to see too. Honestly, with double jump, you don't even really need stairs. You fought the Storm King 3 times and got in 3 swords. Oh shoot, that's crazy. Yeah, I feel like the sword is the more common spawn for that. Unfortunately, because the pickaxe is so much better. But also the pickaxe glitches out sometimes and makes you have to go back to lobby. Like it gets stuck in an animation, you know. Which is why I'm not using it right now. I don't need any of that. Oh my gosh, there's just so much. There's a villager spawn here too. Oh, it's Tomato Head. No, we don't like him. I can't kill him. Okay. I would have to turn on villager damage or friendly damage. No, Tomato Head's weird. He just gives off creepy vibes. I mean, it doesn't help that they made an actual like horror skin for him. I know a lot of people here like hate me for they don't hate me, but they're like, "No, we love Tomato Head. We would side with Tomato Head in a fight against you." Just kidding. And I'm like, one word, ketchup. Yeah, I said it. Ketchup. What are you gonna do, Tomato Head? Ketchup and tomato sauce. Oops. If I had Tomato Head as a villager, I would assign him to cooking just so that he is forced to make me pizza. And I would assign him to grow food, and the only food I would have planted is tomatoes, just so that he can go and pick his own kind and see that I have murdered them and planted them in the ground. Why do I hate him so much? He's your second favorite? Wait, who's your first favorite? He's just weird. I don't know. It's the stash for me. It's creepy. There's only like 3 villagers worse than Tomato Head. You want to know who they are? It's gonna be Hayden or Caden, because all he does is talk about the freaking Storm King. You can't recruit him. I don't even know why he shows up. He complains about the Storm King even after you've killed the Storm King 26 million times. And it's still not enough to get Hayden to stop talking about the Storm King. Hey, thanks so much for the follow. iTuner. Probably butchering the name, I apologize. Okay, and then that's one of the villagers. It's worse, right? And then Dana, because everyone hates Dana. Llama Rage made a whole AI song about how bad Dana is. And yeah, and then there's one more that's worse. Oh, Brooks. Brooks is an a-hole. I'm sorry, but he really is. He's just like he actually has an attitude. Like he really does. If you talk to him, like the first time you talk to him, he's like mad at you, and we're like, "Whoa, Brooks, chill, bro. I'm just trying to make you my slave for life. Like, come on, it's not that big of a deal, Brooks. Like, get over it, Brooks." Him and his headphones. He thinks he's so edgy, you know? He's such a hipster. But not a cool hipster. He's like a hipster who thinks he's a hipster, but he's not. Little farm boy, little stable boy wearing headphones. And he has no soul, obviously, but you know, that's a different argument. You wake up to hours before your alarm, have to have a change to watch you. What do you mean? I'm glad you guys laugh at my villager hatred. The one guy with the green shirt and the backpack. Oh, Silas. Yeah, he's like small, but he's like an old man. Or I don't know. I don't know if he's an old man or a kid. Like, look at this. Hold on. We're gonna look at him. Let's go through this list. Hold on. Friends. Why is Tomato Head in the friends list on the codex? He should be in the enemy list. He should be in the creature list because he's a tomato. He should be in the food list. Consumables. Put Tomato Head in there. Okay, anyways, back to friends. Tricky Treater's my favorite though, because you know he's a skull. So, yeah, he's the best friend. He's actually always like my companion. This guy, hate him. All he does is talk about the Storm King, Caden. I like his shirt though. It's got a skull on it, so you know that makes him a little bit better than Tomato Head. Um, Apparently I haven't found someone in here yet. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, Tomato Head. Sorry. Where is he again? Wow, I haven't found anybody in here. Look at the Dry Valley. We're missing like everyone. I love her. Tempestia, she's great. Outcast, that's my girl right there. We're looking for Silas, right? All the Lost Isles villagers are peak. They're great. Um, if you want to know what I look like in real life, it's that guy, Master Key. That's literally what I look like. Yeah. Anyways, um, where is? You're gonna tell Tomato Head that I don't like him. That's fine. I'll tell him myself. I'll tell him while I eat ketchup. Just a whole spoonful of it. What are we looking for? Silas? Oh yeah, there's Brooks. Ew. Look at him. Look at him. He thinks he's so cool. Okay, sorry. Silas is... He's somewhere. I don't know, man. He's not even in the codex. But I was gonna show you how he's like small, but he's also like... He has like a beard. But I'm pretty sure he has like the little mini legs. How is he not under survivors? He's probably the one that we haven't found. But I found him in other worlds, of course. But he's that one question mark. Yeah. Alright, you got lucky today, Silas. I was gonna roast the crap out of you, Silas, but I can't do that now. Where's my bus station? Ah, bus station. Is it in here? It is in here. Okay. I'm gonna teleport back to our base that I'm trying to fix the complexity on. I'm gonna shoot that spider. Nice. Do you unlock them by making villages and finding on the map? Yes. Exactly those things. Yeah, they'll show up at villages, but some of them are what I call encounter only, meaning you have to go find them on the map or in caves. And I've made a lot of videos about this actually, about how to reset villagers and how to move villagers and stuff, but actually I think I've only made them about how to move villagers, which actually still works. It's like the only thing that still works. Last I tested it anyway. And now it's even easier now that you can teleport to the monastery. Unless you're like a new player or someone who hasn't done the Ninjago quests yet. You can find a villager, like in expert mode, you can find a villager, teleport to the monastery after you ask them to follow you, and then take the bus to whatever village you want, and that'll keep them safe. Like, back in my day, before the monastery, we had to, like, traverse the entire Frostlands and fight off every enemy and hope that our villager wouldn't try to fight a giant brute with a little wooden dagger, and you're like, no, no, Tempestia, stop trying to fight that brute, because I need you alive so I can bring you into a village. Because then if they died in expert mode, you lose them as a follower. Try to find the video. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the video is only about how to move the villagers. But yeah, you do find them out in the map and like in caves a lot too. And once you find one, you can like put a little flag there and then just keep coming back to that spot, but only if you don't talk to the villager. But if you do talk to them, then you have to bring them somewhere, or else it'll ruin the spawn. Also, look how cool the base is looking so far. Let me put on the Spinjitzu. Look at that. Chaos made this into like a cool floating dystopian like giant drone structure thing. And I think it's so cool. Whoops. Rubber banding. And they react. See the lights? They're changing. And then I got my little string lights. They tell you to go away. They're busy. The villagers? Oh, they've never told me that. Maybe they don't like you. I'm just kidding. I don't know why that is. Let me sleep till morning. My bed's actually over here. Here it is. It's somewhere in here. Oh, okay. Look at my apartment. I love it. It's so cyberpunk. Hold on, let me check YouTube chat. Since it's not working, I have to open the app. Okay, nope, nobody has said anything. No one said anything on YouTube. Good. Stay on Twitch. Twitch is better. Sorry about that. That was a YouTube ad. And then, yeah, so we discovered about like decoupling everything. I'm gonna finish this build now. Yeah, it still shows the Chaos Challenge, but it doesn't actually spawn the Chaos Challenge. So we can't actually do it. See, this is why I grabbed a bunch of marble. I knew I would need it. Where does this go? Oh, there it is. I know it's funny because I'm like, the video is titled, or the live is titled like fixing complexity. And then I'm like adding more things, but if Castle's theory is correct, once I finish this build, I can decouple it from everything else, and then it won't count towards complexity, which means then we can just build as much as we want. Well, kind of. You can't really like decouple the prefabs because we can't rebuild those right now. Like the prefabs that are already on Ninjago Island. So I might run into the complexity while I'm trying to build this, but I think I can fix this. And also, that's good to know. I don't actually have to have the missing parts on there until I get to the end of the build. Now I need copper bars. Okay. I might have those. I think I do actually have those in the warehouse. Yep, I have 68 of them. That's quite a few, isn't it? What does hero request do? Oh, are you talking about in the mastery tab? These? I don't know, that sounds familiar. What is that? What is hero quest? Hero request. I don't actually own this kit, by the way, the Daily Bugle, so this is my first time getting to build this, because if someone else in your world places a build kit that you don't have, you can still build it. But see how it says not owned by you underneath the Daily Bugle? So I'm still able to build it, which is really cool. Oh, you redeemed hero request. I don't know what that does. I think that's like if you want someone to change their like outfit in the game. Did you spend 800 channel points on that? I mean, it's not like I have really anything else set up for channel points. What does it say that it does? Well, just for you, since you redeemed that, I will let you pick my skin if you would like. After I build this. I thought you meant like in Lego Fortnite, like the hero, um, like missions, or like the masteries, but for the heroes, the classes, hero classes. That's what I thought you were talking about. No, I like that one. Oh, okay. So you just wanted to waste 800 channel points. I like this one too. I think I've said this before, but this used to be my little profile picture. Yeah, see, it says too many builds, try somewhere else. Oh, but it still lets me finish the building. That's really funny. Okay, now it won't let me finish the build. Okay, so you see how it says too many builds, try somewhere else? Hey, what up, Dalty? Welcome in. If RCA Castle's or RSA Castle's theory is correct, it shouldn't say that anymore. Wait. You just didn't know what it did? Okay. I didn't either, to be honest, so I'm glad we found that out. Yeah, look, see, now it lets me place it. Oh, well, it let me place like 3 pieces, but that's because I broke 3 pieces. Hmm. Okay, so his theory is not correct, because his RSA's theory was that if you have pieces that are like next to, I mean, maybe it's still counting this. Maybe it's still counting the invisible pieces. His theory was that if you don't have anything connected, it won't count towards the complexity, as long as it's connected to its own like ground. That's a bummer. But I think I don't know if it's still registering this entire invisible like prefab as connected to everything. The only thing I could do would be cancel the build, but I can't because it's not finished yet. Alright, let me try logging out and logging back in now that I disconnected it. Maybe that'll reset it. Like maybe it hasn't registered that I fixed it yet. What? Wait, did you guys see that? That loading screen. Whoa, it said equip relics in charm slots to get abilities. Hold on a second. Is that something that nobody's figured out yet? Can you do that? Or is it just talking about like the spinjitzu? Is it just talking about spinjitzu? I think it's just talking about spinjitzu. I don't know, that loading screen said equip relics in charm slot. In charm slot, now I'm stuck. Okay, now I'm not stuck. Hold on, I want to see if it lets me place this. It did let me place it. It's trying to. It did. I think it fixed it. But hold on, I have a new thing I need to check now. Because if this is a thing, I need to be the first person to discover this. Hold on. Because like nobody reads those loading screens. Like imagine you can just like shoot fire out of your hands or something. Like stop taking so long. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Nobody do this. Nobody do this until I do it. Hold on. Lightning relic. Give me that. Okay, hold on. Give me this charm. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much stuff. Okay. No, it doesn't let you. That's stupid. Why would it say that? Why would it say that? Did you see that? The loading screen said equip relics in charm slot for abilities. I'm over here being a dum-dum, being like, wait, if I equip electrokinesis or something in my charm slot, like, am I gonna have electric powers and just not need a weapon and just be able to shoot lightning out of my hands? Which is kind of what you can do with electrokinesis, but like that's not the same thing. You have to have a weapon for that. I think it means like in the crafting bench when you go to craft something like a sword, it says relic slot. It said charm slot. That would be cool, yeah. I don't know why they lied to me like that. I'm very upset. I thought I was about to like discover the next coolest thing and be able to post it and get like a million views. Because that's what it takes. That's what it takes to get famous. You just have to discover something new about a game that everyone's been playing for a long time. Cup of tea. I mean, okay, I mean, to be honest, look at Lego Moxie. Lego Moxie discovered the auto fish farm and then everyone started watching his videos. You need to charge your abilities through regular battle, then at full charge you can throw lightning bolts. Oh, I know that. Yeah. I've used them all the time, but like there was a loading screen that said like equip relics in charm slot. And these are the only charm slots right here. These three, which I need to put mine back. So I was like a dum-dum and I was like, "Ooh, let me put this lightning relic in my charm slot." Wait, I didn't try electrokinesis yet. Hold on. There could still be hope, guys, or I could just make myself look even dumber. Hold on. Fire relic, lightning, lightning. And we have like no relics. Also, hi Queens North, welcome in. It didn't give you a shout out? I thought I had you on my shout out list. It was supposed to give you a shout out. Oh, it did. A Wild Queens North has appeared. Yeah, Opsman actually helped me set up auto shout outs. Just refreshing the lurk. Hey, thanks Max, appreciate you. Opsman also colored in my emotes for me. He's such a great guy. I really appreciate him. So now I actually have a Cyan Skullz emotes. Oh no, wait, I need those marbles. I'm also testing out like a lot of different like theories today. Like the uncoupling technique for complexity. Look, 2 earth inks. Why did we even go to the earth temple more than once? Give me the granite. All the granite. I'm gonna need all the granite. Wait, what's this? Oh, it's just ice. Should I make one for science? For the band? For the band? Sorry, Scott Pilgrim reference. Oh wait, we can't. We don't have enough epic ink. What do I use to do auto shoutouts? We use StreamerBot. So Opsman helped me set it up on StreamerBot. It's just a bunch of like if this then that actions. And it's set up on YouTube too, but you have to add people manually to it is the only thing. So like if you see people enough in your chat, or like you can add like the Craftopians, you can just add them and then the next stream it'll show them. But I already added you because I was just searching through my list of people that I knew streamed. Oh, there's the bus. Also, did you guys know that the monastery actually has a huge village square? So like all of this out here is all the village square. So like I don't have one on me, but if I was to eat a fish sandwich right now, like it would let me fly all the way out here. Like look, I can build with wood. No, not wood. This is a bad example. Hold on. Okay, maybe this isn't in the... There it is. Okay, so see how right here it shows I have 36 wood? If I take like a few steps forward, now I have 220 wood. So this is still the village square. And then it's like, it's here all the way around. So like think of a giant like radius. So you could go in and fly all the way up and stuff. I'm gonna teleport because I fell. There's also like a hidden area underneath the monastery that he showed me. Well, Abide Guy found it, and then the Chaos Terminal showed me. Do you guys want to see what I'm talking about? You need a grappler, though, for it. I forgot there was a launch pad, like, right there. Okay, cool. So if you go down to the little dragon den down here, and then you look up, and get your grappler, and you point it, like, maybe about there. You can, like... Oh, wait, it didn't work. It didn't work that time. Hold on. It didn't work that time. Okay, so maybe a little higher. Maybe, like, right there. Hold on. We have a block there to help us get in, but sometimes it keeps us from actually getting in it. There we go. Okay, so I mantled up here, but you don't actually have to do that. You can just, like, grapple in there. And so now I'm in. See? So this... Here, let me put on the illuminator. So this whole area is underneath the monastery. And it's still, like, in the village. Like, I could still build in here. Well, not once you get to a certain point, because you can go all the way down. And the village doesn't actually go all the way down, but... Yeah, you can go down to here. And, yeah, no, I can't build anymore. I'm not in it anymore. And then to get out, you would just teleport out. But, I mean, if you ever want to, like, hide chests or something... Now I'm really stuck. It is a cool place. So broken in your world or did something in the settings, you need to have stuff in your backpack to use it. You wanted to put off flying and maybe you did something else. Um, so if you go to your chest, you can turn on and off village chests. And then that would keep you from being able to build out of them. So like, I'm looking at the chest. If I press R1, I don't know what it is on PC, you can turn off the village chest, but I think it might be a setting too. Let me see. I'm in expert mode, so it's not going to let me change it, but it'll be something called village chest, which doesn't seem to be a thing right now in here. But I don't know, you might have turned on like free crafting or something like that if you said you were messing with the settings. But no, because free crafting would actually enable you to build without it being in your inventory, so I'm not sure. Alright, let me go back to the builds. Sorry we went off on the whole tangent trying to gain superpowers. To no avail. No superpowers were gained in the making of this video. Thanks everyone for being here, by the way. We got 10 on Twitch. I really appreciate you guys for spending your evening / night with me. Yo, Dave Skurs, what's good? How's it going, bro? Oh, you just missed the I showed the glitch of how to get into the monastery, like that little secret spot under the monastery that like a bad guy found, and then the Chaos Terminal showed it to me. But this is our little village so far. This is what it's looking like. Let me take off the illuminator so you can see the vibes. It still says it's a chaos challenge, but it's actually not. This is the penthouse. I'm trying to fix the complexity issues today. The Chaos Terminal built this, and he made it like look like a really cool, like futuristic, dystopian, like drone flying thing that you can like go on. Yeah, that wasn't me, Jules. That was the Chaos Terminal. He's much better at building than I am. But look, I made these little things, little lanterns. So like, let's talk about that. Let's talk about those. Just kidding. Let's look at the Chaos Terminal's giant, awesome structure that he custom made. Because I could never. You know why I could never? Because I don't own these pieces. Like these little curved ones right here. Those are from the Halloween town hall, and I don't have that. Hold on. I gotta skip these YouTube ads. No, Nemo. Hold on, my dog's barking. 1 second, let me just let him outside real quick. That is a huge build. Yeah, thanks, Queens North. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. Don't unsubscribe. Don't go anywhere. Don't leave the live. I'm back. The dog. Yeah, he's a good boy. I had a little dog that looks like him in the game, but I turned it off because I kept thinking it was a wolf trying to chase me. Dave Kurz is doing good, just taking a break from building to say hi. Hope the stream's going great. Hey, thank you so much for taking the time to say hi. I appreciate that. The stream is going great, yeah. Dave Kurz, Opsman helped me set up the auto shoutout, so that's how you were able to get that auto shoutout. So I have the same like setup that he has now, but I customized it to be like a wild so-and-so has appeared because I like Pokemon. So yeah, he literally spent like 30 minutes on a Discord call, like sharing his screen and everything, trying to help me get it all set up. So he's awesome. And he customized my emojis for me, my little Twitch emotes. So they actually are cyan now. Let me show you those. See there? I love those guys, those little cyan guys. I don't even know how he did that, honestly. Like, I don't know what software he used, but yeah, so yeah, it's a really cool city so far, but we did hit complexity, unfortunately. The big C. The big C, no, not cancer, complexity. That's not as bad as cancer, but it's still a bad C. See, too many builds. Okay, never mind, we didn't fix it then. I tried RSA Castle's technique of like uncoupling things from like the main land, but I don't know if that works because we uncoupled this Spider-Man building. It's not touching anything except the ground, and it still says it. Too many builds nearby. But it's supposed to be like registered as its own individual thing. And that's why we like took out these two, because we're trying to finish this build. So I don't know. The only thing I can think is like to remove these pieces from here, but it's not touching it still. But maybe it's touching like what it thinks is gonna be that build, since it's still like glowing. So let me just take this part away for a minute and see. Yeah, he really is. Okay, now let's see if that fixed it. Where does this go? It's not saying too many builds though anymore. That's good. So maybe that did fix it. Oh my gosh, it fixed it. Or maybe it didn't fix it. Maybe it's just letting us place things because we took away a few pieces. In that case, it's gonna show up again in like a few seconds. Yep, okay. So it didn't fix it. I don't know what else to do. Like, it's not attached to anything except maybe this, but like, how am I supposed to break just the foundation of that? And like, what if that's not even the case? Okay, I'm gonna have to get him to fix that, because I don't own the Daft Punk pieces. But hey, it's good that I'm in here, because I'm just gonna break the foundation of the part that's touching. How do I do that? Why can't I put that there? Oh, is it because there's too many builds? Yep, that is why. So I can't even make that to see if that's gonna fix it. Okay, I don't know. This is connected to the ground, right? Okay, so it's not gonna break if I... Let's see. Too many builds. Are you kidding me, bro? I don't know. Castle said that like he has done this method like since the beginning, and he's been able to build and build and build and like not stop. It's clearly not working for me. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this Daily Bugle isn't attached to anything unless it's like registering that it is. But even if that was the case, then like I should be able to build on this Spider-Man one, because this isn't attached to anything. See, I can swim all the way around it. It's attached to the ground, but it's supposed to be attached to the ground. That's what roots it as its own piece, right? Oh wait, I can build on that, but that's probably because I just broke a piece. Okay, hold on, maybe they're right then. Because look, I can't place this crafting bench here because it says too many builds. Seeing too many builds nearby. Because everything over there is still connected. But I can place one here. But can I... Hang on. If his theory is correct, I should be able to place as many things as I want. No, see, I can't because it still says too many builds. So, like, that's not a correct theory. Oh, hey, Angie, no worries, no worries. Glad to have you back. We're still dealing with the big C, complexity. I just don't understand why there's complexity in a building game. Please make it make sense. Like, you wouldn't see Minecraft doing something like this. If anything, just, you can build until your computer can't handle it anymore. I just don't get it. And there goes my flint knock. But anyways, yeah, like, we were gonna submit this into, like, the Ninjago showcase. We wanted to, like, put some more, like, ninja pieces around so it's actually, you know, eligible to be in the showcase instead of just being, like, a cyberpunk city. That's why I've been putting around a lot of these little paper lantern lights and stuff. But I don't know what to do. Does anyone else have any suggestions on what to do for complexity? Because I've erased all of the stuff around this building and I still can't put it there. And we're only on stage 56, so like destroy as much little things as possible. Yeah, but that's kind of what makes the village, you know, is all the little things. But we've already broken down all the interiors inside of, like, the prefabs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, no interiors in here. It's literally, like, not even a two-story building. It's just a one-story with a high roof. We did the same thing with the Durburger. We took out all the interior. Ops man! What's up? I was just bragging on you. I was just talking about how you helped me set up these really awesome shoutouts. Look at that, a wild ops man has appeared. And my awesome emotes. Thank you very much for those. So we were trying out, like, not the decoupling, but, like, it's kind of decoupling. The theory of, like, if you unattach something from everything else, you should be able to, like, place builds. But it's not letting us. We're getting the complexity message. So, and we have this, like, not attached to anything. Disconnect the buildings from each other with a little gap. Yeah, Angie, that's what we were doing. But the thing is, I have to finish this building before I can, like, permanently get rid of the invisible parts. But then even over here with this building, this one's finished, the friendly neighborhood. We've completely separated it from the main buildings area. Meaning this should be, like, registered as its own standalone thing. See, it's, like, disconnected here too. But we're getting the same message here too. Too many builds. So I really don't understand. Oh, good night, hi. Have a good night. You are very welcome for entertaining you. Thank you for keeping me company too while I stream. Appreciate you. Yeah, see, it's not even spawning, like, the little Chaos Challenge conduits that you have to charge for time because of the complexity. But maybe it's because we built on top of the place that was supposed to spawn them. I don't know. But also check out this really cool tower that the Chaos Terminal built. We're gonna feature this in our showcase video, but it looks so like dystopian and futuristic, and I love it. It's such a cool tower. I'm so mad about the complexity. Like, there really should not be complexity in a building game. I was saying, like, Minecraft, you can just build until the PC can't handle it anymore. But this game just, like, doesn't let you. He did say, like, maybe we have to get rid of the monorail. But I just want to finish this building so we can try to, like, decouple it from everything else, you know? I don't think this needs to be here. All these pieces. Also, 13 people on Twitch. Thanks so much, everybody. Thanks for being here. How was everyone's weekend? I ranted about my weekend earlier, but it was a lot. I did a lot of standing and handing people things. I was like the on-call guy for our handyman while he was fixing the roof. So I was the guy that just stood there holding the ladder and handing him the hammer and like any other tools that he needed, going back and forth. And every time I tried to sit down, he'd be like, "Okay, hand me this." So I pretty much was standing for like hours today and yesterday, just holding a ladder. Obviously, the handyman did a lot more than I did, but he was getting paid. I was not. So I was definitely like looking forward to just sitting down and playing some Lego Fortnite this evening. Do you call him that on purpose, Angie? The Oops Man. They look cool. Thank you for making them. Yeah, for sure, for sure. They're so cool. Oh wait, there's ritual oil. And a lot of them are, I think 5 of them are free for followers, and then subscribers only get like, I don't know how many more. Actually, I think it's a significant amount more. Wasn't there like 16 files? And followers get 5, and then the other 11, I guess? I don't think there's 11. Hold on, let me check. Oh, Opsman, also I switched to ATEM. I switched to ATEM multi-stream. And I can confirm it's definitely been like less laggy today. So thank you so much for that recommendation. The only thing is, oh, and I was able to switch my audio track so YouTube's not getting any music right now. And my VOD track won't get any music, so it won't cut out all my audio now. And I uninstalled Stream Elements because it wouldn't let me have both. And I didn't want both. Oh, I already opened the portal. The only problem I've had so far is that I can't see YouTube chat in my streamer bot. It's saying like no active streams found. Do you know why that is, Opsman? It's saying 0 monitored broadcast, and I've like logged out and logged back in on YouTube in streamer bot. I've ended the YouTube stream and restarted the YouTube stream. Not sure why it's not showing the YouTube chat. And I mean, I'm live on YouTube though. I'm just like having to look manually at YouTube like on my phone. I'm actually using a tablet, but I'm not sure why it's not showing up in there. You've been in and out of streams today. It's hard to choose who streams to subscribe. Wish you could support everyone, but budget won't let me. Oh yeah, no, of course, Angie. I never expect anybody to subscribe. I appreciate everyone being here. Personally, I think that time is the most valuable currency that someone can give. You know, because we only have so much of it. So, any time that you're spending your time to be in my streams, that means the world to me. So, thank you. Well, I want that Rift Shard. What do I drop for the Rift Shard? I will drop the 8 Bright Core for that rift shard. Even though rift shards basically grow on trees now. Alright, just gonna, well, I would teleport back, but I can just deposit everything in here. Oh, Kovu, what's up, bro? I'm so sorry if I missed your message. It's because I can't get chats right now on YouTube, so I'm like having to keep my phone open for YouTube, and sometimes it times out, and then I didn't even see anything. But what is up, Kovu? My boy Drift over here. I think it means the slots you put on your weapons. Oh yeah, you're talking about the relic thing? Yeah, yeah. That is it. Yeah, the game completely like fooled me earlier, and it was like if you put like a relic slot in your charm slot, you can have powers, and I'm like, what? It was like a loading screen that said that. So then of course I tried it, and you cannot put a relic slot in your charm slot. I think that it was just a typo or something. Like they put charm slot instead of relic slot, because it's literally like a relic slot. Yeah, relic slot available. That's what it should have said. Relic slot, not charm slot. When you win tens of millions of dollars in a lottery, everyone gets subs. Me too, Queens North. And then you would have so many emotes. I said that the other day too. I was like, I'm gonna sub to everyone and just have like an unlimited like arsenal of emotes to use for people. Emote only chat hates to see me coming. Yeah, we can't build anything else, so my whole stream title does not make sense where I'm like, fixing complexity. So much for that. I didn't fix anything. Oh, what did we even do before double jumping, man? Oh, of course, now I deposited all the marble. Okay, let me get the marble. Okay, hold on, let me leave and come back again, because maybe it didn't register yet that I've, like... I know I tried this earlier, but I don't know, I've broken more stuff since then. I'm just gonna text the Chaos Terminal and tell him that it does not work. And right back in. Okay. Um, Same Queen's Road. Hey, Opsman, did you hear when I said, do you know how to fix the YouTube chat? because I said I'm using the Atom now instead of Stream Elements, and I like it a lot better so far. Except for some reason, I can't get YouTube chat. Like it's showing like no broadcasts on my streamer bot chat. It's saying zero monitored broadcasts, and I've tried like logging out and back in on streamer bot for YouTube. I've tried ending the stream and then restarting it on YouTube, and it's still not letting me. Hey Chaos, once the bugle is built, let's haul out the inside of it. Yeah, I know. The only problem is it's not letting me finish the bugle. Because that whole theory that I talked about, it worked for like a little bit, but I think it was only working because I was just breaking pieces, so it was letting me place new pieces, you know? Um, oh wait, no, I need that. Hold on. But I don't know. I logged out and back in. Let's see if that fixed it. Okay, yeah, that fixed it a little bit. But it's supposed to be like, I don't know. Castle was talking about how he was just able to build for days, and he followed this one guy that was able to just keep adding onto the builds. And just by like making sure everything wasn't attached to anything else, but that doesn't seem to be the case for me. So I don't know what kind of specs that guy's PC had or what, but yeah, double jumping is great. Strange, did I connect and give all permissions in Atom? I think so. Let me make sure, because I can just check real quick. Let me go to YouTube output, settings for Atom. I didn't download like Atom Stream Suite because that was just a lot of bloatware and same thing as Stream Elements basically. So I just did multi Atom, which is what I think everyone uses. Um, main inputs or main outputs Twitch, and then YouTube. The only thing that I can think of is I have YouTube set to track 2 for audio, so that it doesn't do. That's pretty much why I switched to Atom, so I could not have my YouTube like play music, so I won't get copyrighted on there. And my VOD tracks now don't play music either, which is great, because that means it won't cut out all my audio for VODs. It doesn't. I don't see where it shows permissions. Advanced settings. Main encoder. Yeah, that's right. Output settings. Primary server. YouTube output. YouTube stream key. Yeah, everything's the same. Now everyone's calling you Oops Man. Look what you started, Angie. Oh, wait, we need copper bars. Okay, hold on. Maybe we can finish the bugle. Also, what's up, Nick? If you're still watching, I'm sorry I missed your chat too. Same situation. Can't see YouTube right now unless I open the YouTube app. So I apologize, but what's going on? Thanks for being here. Oh my gosh. It's not even showing up YouTube chats in my overlay either. Which is, well, that makes sense because it's also set up through Streamer, but nope, we got the build limit thing again. What did you do? Oh, I said you called Ops Man Oops Man, and then Jules started doing it. And I was like, look what you did, Angie. Everyone's calling him Oops Man. So yeah, I don't know what else to do because everything's uncoupled from the bugle. Like this isn't touching anything else. Unless it's the ground, but I can't like keep it off the ground or else it'll fall. Plus it's supposed to be like rooted in the ground. Oh, you've always called him that? Okay, okay. I know, I was just messing with you. That's funny. I really don't know what else I can do here. Alright, well, I guess I'll go work on something else for now. So that stream doesn't have to watch me like complain about complexity the whole time. Because that's no fun to watch. Where does the marble go? In here. Yeah, okay. Do this stuff in there. Let's go take out our frustration on complexity on some dragons. Yeah, we can't build that either. Yeah. Oh, too many builds even over here. Dang. The only thing I can think of is like, I don't know, all of this stuff is connected. Should we try to disconnect all that? But that doesn't make sense because this is still disconnected. And like I was saying, even if it was because of the little holographic floor tiles, I should be able to build on Spider-Man. Because Spider-Man's completely separated from everything right now. The Friendly Neighborhood bundle. And I can't build on it. So I just don't know. Alright, you know what I do know though is we don't need floor foundation and floor pieces. Right? So I'm gonna break all the floor pieces and just put the floor tiles down. I'm gonna break all the foundations. Oh no, I was just joking, Angie. I didn't know it was like a dexterity thing. That's my fault. I'm sorry. I thought you were doing it for fun. Oops, man is something you have called yourself. Okay. Okay, I gotta be careful here. Alright, that should help a little bit. I don't remember what floor tiles these are, so I'm just gonna scroll until I find them. I hope I have these. Because Chaos put these here. Yeah, I do. No, that's not it. Okay, I don't have these. Oops, I thought I did. Oh, I was thinking they were... Oh, wait, what is this? I do have these. Never mind. What do you mean another object's in the way? Wow. We love that. Okay, it's these little floor tiles right here that cause the complexity. What is this? Friendly Neighborhood? I should have known. I don't even know where this is supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to connect to that, but as we have seen, we should not connect things, so... Let's see if I can finish the bugle now. No. Bad YouTube ads. Okay. GG. Double jump. Double jump. How close am I to finishing this? I'm on step 59 out of 73. Not enough. Not enough resources. Oh my goodness. Wait, copper. There they are. I was like, there's no way I used 79 copper bars already. I feel like a parkour person. I love the parkour. Parkourist? Parkour. Ninja. No, too many builds, bro. I destroyed so many foundation pieces, which are much bigger than these little railings. Just making sidewalk narrower. What up, Chris Carnage? Welcome in. Wait for it. Your shout out should be on its way, right? Oh no, I don't think I set up a shout out for you because I forgot you said you didn't stream. Or do you stream? Well, anyways, Opsman helped me set up auto shoutouts. Okay, let's see. But I have to like manually add people's names. And I think last time I tried to shout you out, you were like, "Oh, I don't stream." And I was like, "Oh, okay." See, oh my god, the complexity, bro. I just want to finish the Daily Bugle. Unfortunately. But I also have cyan emotes now, thanks to Opsman. He colored them in for me. So my little Scully guys are actually cyan now, instead of white and light blue like they were before. So take that, guy on Etsy who wouldn't color them in for me. Yeah, so this whole city has been eaten by the complexity monster, you know? And I don't know what else to break. GG. Rip, yeah, for real. A real rip. Rip in the chat. Oops. I don't know, does anyone else have any complexity tips? Because I could just try to like separate everything, but I mean I tried it with those two buildings and nothing happened. I'll try to disconnect this, I guess. Deft Milk. Deft Milk, that's my favorite band. Oh wait, that's like touching. I think it's just this floor in general, man. And hopefully that fixed it. I'm just trying to make sure nothing touches. You did 2 dungeons today and had to parkour and you're not good at it. Then I had to find Muddy Girl because we got separated and she was invisible. Oh no. Sounds like there's a lot of glitches happening. I knew I was gonna hit the fence. I just knew. At least I have that fence. And there we go. Oh great, too many builds. I can't even replace the fence. How does that make sense? I broke it, and now it won't let me replace it. I've broken a lot of things. Too many builds. There's like nothing over here. Well, there's 2 pre-builds over here, and that's it. In this exact area, there's 1, 2, and then part of a lighthouse. Don't build too much. Yeah, thanks, Ops, man. Silly me wanting to build in a build game. How dare I? No, they really need to fix that though. That's not fun. Oh wait, it's letting me. Hopefully, I just want to finish the bugle so I can break out the interior walls of the bugle. It's letting me though. I don't know what it's doing, but I'm not complaining. It's so inconsistent. Sometimes it's like, oh, too many builds, and then sometimes it lets me. It's like my phone storage. My phone storage is like always running low, and sometimes I can just like restart it, and then it lets me like download an app or take a photo or something. And then sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it's like, nope, you can't take a photo because your storage is too low. That's what complexity is like. It's so inconsistent. Don't hit it, Chris Cornigia. I'll try not to. I love that little skull emote. I want that guy. But I want him to be Cyan. Alright. Now that I've destroyed like half the city in hopes of getting... I don't know, I just want it to look good for the showcase video. Now I feel like I made it worse by taking out all the foundations. I just realized my YouTube stream is also called Cyan Skullz live stream, so it didn't even update my stream title like it was supposed to. Ops man, that's the only thing I miss about stream elements is when you hit go live, it like brings up this little page that shows like a ticker box where you can like fill in what you want to title the live on both platforms. And I have a widget that lets me do that, or a doc, but it didn't work. It was like, it says YouTube stream info can only be updated while live. And then it was supposed to update it, but I am live on YouTube, so I don't know. Let me end it again and then... Hey Max, welcome back, welcome in. Oh, don't yet? Oh, my bad, I already did. Sorry, there's like a little bit of a delay on that. Okay, well let me know, because maybe it'll work again now that I went live again. Hello, hello. Dave Screws, that's what that emote reminds me of, the Elton John song, Hello, Hello. From, it's actually from the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack. He's like, hello, hello. Ma, what have we here? And that's what that emote reminds me of. Oh my gosh, I'm loving all these little cyan highs in the chat. Feel proud, Ops man, feel proud. That's all you. That's all your work. I'm gonna take out my complexity frustration on this dragon. Where's he at? He should be somewhere. Where is Gravel Scale? Where's he at? Thank you, Max, thank you. I want to fight the King of Dragons. I want to fight Toothless. No, I'm just kidding. I love Toothless. I want to fight Gravel Scale. Dude, if they did a How to Train Your Dragon collab, oh my god, I would die. I love How to Train Your Dragon so much. This is how much I love How to Train Your Dragon. Like when Lego Fortnite first came out, I was like, yo, it would be really cool if we could ride dragons. And we're so close to that. Like we have actual dragon stables. And I built a Viking village called Burke. I still have it. I'll show you guys someday. I built it on like a waterfall. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh wait, okay, I got sent a notification that I was live. Let me check YouTube. No, it still says 0 monitored broadcasts. So YouTube has to have a scheduled stream each time? Oh, you're right. I think it is a stream key issue. Because when I use stream elements, I had to like create a new stream every single time, instead of just a general stream key. Okay, so YouTube has to have a scheduled stream key, then use the stream key in ATEM for that. Once you do it first time, just reuse the same settings. Wait, so I have to have YouTube Studio pulled up every time? Schedule stream, or I have to schedule it? Use the stream key in Atom for that. Once you do it the first time, then just reuse the same. When you say reuse the same settings, do you mean like the same stream key, or do I have to update that every time? Only to launch. Okay, but is that every time though? Or just keep the same like stream key, but just change the title? Is that what you're saying? Oh, here's another one of those. This is my favorite enemy to fight, because they don't fight back. Oh, same key, okay. So, it's because I didn't schedule one? Well, the thing is, I am live on there, it's just not showing up in StreamerBot. But I'm sure that is probably the issue, though, this whole stream key. That's probably why StreamerBot can't detect it. Which is weird, because StreamerBot didn't change. The ATM is what changed. Am I able to fix that, like, right now while I'm live? Oh yeah, I see, output settings. So this is what you have to do every time? Hold on, let me just open it really quick. Oh wait, YouTube Studio. I haven't used YouTube Studio in so long because SE Live, I didn't have to use it. I hope they bring that little dock in. I think they did bring it in the suite. Wait, maybe I could find a way to download that in this just because that is a feature in Atom Stream Suite. But I don't know if that's one of the paid features, because there is like a paid version of that, which is not good. Yeah, it's not scheduled, so do I end this stream, or do I just change the stream key to the one that's this stream? You always do a different thumbnail and title. That is definitely the issue. Okay, yeah, I believe you. Just schedule one for 10 minutes later. You don't use the suite until it's good. Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same as like SE Live right now. And it comes with so many like docs, and you can't like I don't know, I watched the video, I watched like Nutty's video, if you watch Nutty for like streaming, and he was like saying that he didn't like it because there's like so many docs and it's such a complicated like layout. Hold on, this skeleton wants to kill me. He obviously didn't know who he was messing with. Okay, make new stream key with the settings I want.